Shailene, like, I'm just gonna be like straightforward with you. Are you kind of flirting with me right now? Like, I know you just got your heart broken. And she's like, look, what if I am? Hi everyone, it's Ketchy, aka OBiGem. Welcome back to the channel. Before we jump right in here, if you are new here, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell to be notified for all future videos. And if you like what you see, please do hit the like button so I know to keep making content like this. So we are back with another episode of my Runaway teen series, The Runaways. Leaving off from last episode, Winter was heading back to the villa so that he can get ready for his family dinner. But of course, before Winter can even leave, Shaylee's just had to have a moment with Winter to kind of, I guess, get a bug in his ear because, like I mentioned, she had her heart broken by someone she was trying to date, and she was hoping she remembered how hard Winter used to work to get her attention, and she wants a little bit of that before he goes back to Evergreen Harbor. So she's all like, yeah, like, I overheard you saying you have a girlfriend now, but, you know, tell me, I would love to hear more about her and just, you know, what that's about. Maybe you and I can just go out sometime tomorrow before we meet up with everybody else, and you can share all that with me because I'm really interested. You know how much you and I used to get along, and I might have some advice for you to make sure that your relationship is on the right track. Shaylee has obviously got ulterior motives. She wants to do this specifically for her own good, to make herself feel good. And of course, Winter's not really picking up that she's doing that. He's like, I guess we could do that. We could meet up before everybody else, and maybe you can just tell me a little bit more about this guy you were dating because you seemed really sad earlier. And she's like, yeah, like, that seems really great. I would really love that. So Winter is going to go ahead and have that moment with her you know, tomorrow, and we'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, he does have to get back home so he can get prepared for their family dinner. So we shall see how that turns out. Winter is just stressed. He is stressed. So he just took a shower and he's ready to go out to eat with his parents, but in the pit of his soul, he could just feel like something's just off right now. Like, he just, for some reason, can't relax despite the fact that they are in Oasis Springs, his home, and he's just like, let's just get this family dinner over with so that I can have the rest of my trip here, and tomorrow I can spend time with my friends. He's gonna go ahead and get dressed because he is not showing up to dinner dressed like this. So Hawk is continuing to roll out the red carpet for our family here, and he took them to the nicest restaurant in town. So we are going to head in and get a table because y'all know how these restaurants and the Sims 4B, you gotta get the table early so that you get your food and nothing bad happens. But hopefully our guy here will take care of us. But just look at this place, look at this restaurant, it's so gorgeous. This place is definitely, it's a vibe. But we're gonna get seated and get situated and get our food, and as soon as we have our food situation figured out, they can go ahead and drop the bomb that they've been holding on to as far as Winter and their plans for him. And, you know, Hawk's a little bit nervous on how Winter's going to take this whole thing, and hopefully he's hoping that with him being in this nice restaurant in his old hometown with all this good scenery and food, that it'll help to cool the embers of Winter's rage when they drop the news that they have to share with him on what they have in store for him to get him back on track. Uh-oh. So before they got to their table, Sunshine wanted to pull Hawk aside and just say, you know what, like, you really pulled out all the stops for this family vacation. I just want to like show you my appreciation for everything that you've done for us and this family for this trip. And like Hawk is just shocked beyond shocked. He's like, oh, I wasn't expecting to get, you know, a kiss. And this actually bodes well for him, because part of the other half of the hard conversations that they were planning to have today, he wanted to pull Sunshine to the side and let her know that he thinks that they should move back together as a family and live under one household, because they can't afford to live separately anymore. So he's feeling like, oh my gosh, so like maybe our marriage is not dead for good. If she's pulling me aside to give me some smooches, then maybe like this is her way of trying to tell me that she wants to, like, for real get back together. And maybe it won't actually be a hard conversation as far as having to tell her that, you know, we got to move back into each other. And look, Hawk is going back in for another kiss. He is trying his luck today. That's so cute. But I'm actually going to just have them head back up to the table, because these restaurants are buggy all by themselves. Winter, you can ask your dad advice at the table. I need you guys to sit back down. Where is their table? Is this their table? Oh, lordy, I hope this is their table. And here is our beautiful Rains family. They have all finally assembled at the table to order, and can I just say how beautiful of a Black family they are. They are so gorgeous. I love them to pieces. But we're just gonna hope that they all stay in good spirits, on top having some pop and melanin right now, because, you know, things are about to get heated at this dinner table. But in the meantime, I'm gonna have them order food. They can get whatever they want, because, you know, our boy Hawk did take out a family loan for them to be able to thoroughly enjoy this vacation. It was a little bit struggle bus there as far as all of that, but we got it worked out. We got the situation handled, and Hawk is gonna go ahead and order for his family so they can get their food. And as soon as they've got some food in them, he's gonna drop the bomb along with Sunshine with what they had to discuss with Winter. So they've all ordered their food, and they all are having a little bit of expensive tea. Oh, it looks like Winter is asking for some advice, but who am I? I'm not sure what I want to be when I grow up, and all my friends seem to figure out how I figure it out myself. Oh, this is a good sign, because this means that despite Winter being a little bit still steaming from him being grounded, he is opening up from being out here in Oasis Spring, and it's like using this moment to ask for advice, which is sweet. And of course, Hawk told him to just pick something he likes. But this is such a cute moment for them. They're all, you know, comfortable. They all ordered their food. They all had expensive taste. They all ordered some pretty hefty items. This is going to be like an expensive meal for them. But Hawk is feeling like he needs to breathe a little bit. He's going to step out and use the bathroom. And Sunshine's going to use that time to just kind of talk with her son. She's like, how are you enjoying things? I know that you really miss this place. You know, are you enjoying your time here? As, you know, just let me know, because, you know, I don't get to see you as often as I would like. And of course, Winter's like, yeah, you know, I'm really missing I really noticed how much I missed being here in Oasis Springs, and it just makes me feel like I wish we hadn't moved, and I wish we could come back. She's like, I know, honey, but, you know, I think you really should just give Evergreen Harbor a shot. Like, I feel like you haven't really ever given it a chance. And Winter's like, look, I've given it a chance, and there's some things I like, and there's some things I don't. I just feel like I like it here better. And she's like, look, we could talk a little bit more about things later. Me and your dad actually have something to that end to discuss with you, so, you know, just hold on to that thought, and we could talk later. And of course, like, Winter's like, what do you mean? Like, we have more things to discuss. Like, this doesn't sound like something I will enjoy. Oh, so it looks like Hawk came back, so we love to see that. So Hawk is kind of coming in on the tail end of Sunshine, letting Winter know that they have some things that they want to discuss with him. So that's kind of made him a little bit nervous because he's all like, I still am wondering how Winter is going to take this, but I'm going to wait till we've all had some food in us before I kind of get too deep into the discussion about it. Oh, so they finally have their food, which it all looks amazing. But Hawk is definitely going to suggest that they all get a couple bites in and just enjoy their family time. Right now, it seems like things are going well. They're having light discussion. Sunshine and Hawk are just having conversations about like old times here in Oasis Springs. They're all like, you remember how we all used to go to the park together when you were like a small little toddler, Winter? Like, those were the days. And like Sunshine's really relishing this moment. Like, this is really all she could hope for. She's been finding herself living on her own in Evergreen Harbor. They're having this lavish vacation back in Oasis Springs, and she is feeling like $1,000,000. Like, this is the life that she has been wanting to live. One where she is not having to be tied down like she was feeling when they were living before. And look at them, they are flirting. Like, this has actually also put Hawk in a new light for her as well, because she's all like, Hawk has really been providing. He has really been being the man that, like, it's been a while since I've seen this guy. It's part of the reason why she wanted to uncouple, because she felt like they don't get to have moments like this a lot. But she doesn't really realize at what cost this is all coming at right now. And I think if she did know that, it would kind of change things for her. But, now that they've all kind of gotten quite a bit of their meals into their stomach, it's actually time for them to discuss their big plans for Winter. And Winter seems none the wiser because they're in such good spirits from this meal. Hawk is actually prepared to finally tell Winter what this trip is really about and what it is that him and his mother have to share with Winter about what they want him to do to get back on track and to stop acting out. So I'm actually going to have Hawk right now go ahead and have that conversation with Winter, and we'll see how it goes. So Hawk is actually finally revealing Winter. He's like, look, there's a reason why we brought you back to Oasis Springs. It's not just because we felt you were homesick, but we felt like it's not just because we thought you were homesick. It's because me and your mom thought that you needed, a change in scenery as far as your behavior. You've been acting out since we've been in Evergreen Harbor, and we need you to get your life back on track. So me and your mom were discussing, and we thought that, hey, since you really were doing well and thriving in Oasis Springs, it would be a good idea if maybe you did come back here, but we don't want you to we're not moving back here or anything like that. What is really going on is there's actually like a reformatory school, an all boys boarding school where they kind of keep all the teen boys in line, and we think that could be a really good influence on you. So me and your mom think that you need to enroll in this school, and we're discussing, having you move back here and go to that school so that you can get back on track. So as you can tell from Winter's face, he is more than none too pleased about this big reveal. That was the other half of the conversation that Sunshine and Hawk had when they were at the San Myshuno park together. Sunshine had actually did some research. She's like, look, I saw that there's this school opening up, and I think that could be good for Winter, especially since we've not been able to reach him. He's been acting out and his behavior's been getting worse, and everything that we've been trying has just not been working out. This school has really good ratings, and he'll be back in a area that he was thriving at before that he really enjoyed. So I think that should be our next step, since now nothing else has been working. So Sunshine, as you can see, it feels like this is the best plan ever. She is like, look, this is gonna be good. But obviously she was not anticipating that her son was going to react this way. After all, Sunshine is, you know, sometimes she's just not playing with a full deck as far as parenting. She has always been kind of the lightweight, not as involved a parent, not as in the know parent, unfortunately. So Winter is just not, he's not about it. He's like, look, like, I don't understand. Like, why can't we just move back to Oasis Springs? What is it about this school? Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm doing great. Like, I don't need to be in a reformatory school. I don't understand the point of all of this. And of course, Sunshine is not getting it. And Winter's like, look, I don't want to go to the school. I'm not going to school. You guys just need to let me do, you know, what I need to do. And I don't want to go to the school. And, you know, Hawk is just, you know, out of his depth here. He's like, look, this is what's going on. You just need to just get with the program and do this. Like, it'll be okay. You'll be all right. And like, Winter's not having it. He's got a whole lot of things going through his head right now, and he's like trying to bargain with them and say, look, I'll get my act together, like, just don't send me to school. But like, he's just not aware of that this is pretty much a done deal. He's going to the school, and his mom's like, look, Winter, like, we think this is going to be good for you. Like, I think you're just counting it out too soon. And he's like, look, Mom, like, you need to talk to Dad and let him know that, you know, I don't need to go to the school. Like, can't there be like a middle ground? Like, we could move back here. You said that, you know, I was doing great when we were living in Oasis Spring. What if we just move back here? And Sunshine's like, look, I don't know if that's ever going to be the case. Like, I don't think we're ever going to live in Oasis Springs together as a family ever again. I think you just trust us. We know what's best for you. And, you know, Winter doesn't know how to feel right now. He's over like, look, it's not that I don't trust you. It's just like, this seems all pretty drastic. And Hawk just looks pretty miserable. It looks like he drank a little bit one too many since he was so nervous about this talk. And like, now he just looks like he is 3 sheets to the wind. Poor guy. But like, Sunshine thinks that this went well. She's like, look, we finally told him what our plans are. He's going to go to this reformatory school. He's going to get with that program and he's going to be good. Like, I'm excited to see how this is going to work out. But like, Winter's just not, he's not feeling it. So Winter's like, look, I just need to get out of here. I need to go home. So Winter's actually, he told his parents that he's going to the bathroom, but really he's just going to he's going back to the vacation villa ahead of them. Because he's like, look, I can't be around them right now. They threw this bomb on me. Like, I didn't ask to go to this reformatory school. I don't know why they think that this is what I need, but like, this is kind of bogus right now. Like, he's just got a whole lot of feelings going on. He is over it. So he's gonna head back to the villa. And the first thing on his mind is he remembered that he was talking to Jaylease, and she said that she wanted to meet up with him ahead of meeting with everybody else tomorrow when they are meeting up on his last day here. And he's like, look, I really need somebody to talk to. Jaylease already offered like a olive branch as far as, you know, us chatting, and I know like she wants to talk about her problems, but now I've got problems to talk about and I don't want to wait. I need someone to talk about this stuff too now. So he's going to head back to the villa and he's going to invite Jaylease over, and hopefully like they can just talk each other off the ledge or do something, because he's not for what any of this is going on right now. And so Winter and Jaylease are here at the villa. He invited her over, and, you know, they decide to sit out by the pool, but he's gonna go ahead and just let her know everything that's going on. And he's just gonna let her know about the problems that his parents just told him, or the big bomb his parents just like threw on him. But at first he just wants to, you think I look young? Okay. But she's like, yeah, I don't know like what they were thinking, but they're trying to send me to a reformatory school and I don't know what to do about it. She's like, that really sucks that they're trying to do that to you, but like hopefully you can figure it out. You know, I've been having a rough time of it too. And Winter's like, yeah, what's that about? Like, what type of time have you been having? She's like, yeah, the dude I was dating, he's just like, he kind of did something like really dirty, he cheated on me, and I've been like really broken up about it. And he was like, look, that really sucks, I'm sorry that he did that to you, like it just seems like we're both having a horrible time. She's like, yeah, but you are always so good at cheering me up, you've always been that way, Winter, and I so appreciate you. Like that's why I was really excited to see you today. Like it kind of reminded me of old times, of how much fun we used to have together and how you used to always cheer me up. Like if nothing else, if you have to go to this reformatory school, I'll be glad to have you back here in my corner because I kind of really missed you. I don't know why Winter is cooking this food. You already ate. Did you not eat your food at the restaurant? Oh, for goodness sake. So I guess Winter didn't really eat that much when he was at the restaurant, which is why he's grilling this food, which is so unfortunate because that meal was very expensive. But it is what it is at this point. He is going to, I guess, resume cooking these plantains while Shaylease is somewhere. But the conversation he had with Shaylease has actually kind of like made him, it's drummed up a little bit of feelings of like when he used to be so in love with her. And he doesn't know how to feel about it. He kind of got the feeling that Shaylease was flirting with him a little bit when she was trying to make him feel better. And he doesn't, it's kind of making him feel a ways about it. So he's gonna invite her to have some of these plantains with him, and he's all like, yeah, like, I don't want you to feel bad, you just seem really down and whatnot. And she's like, I am, but it's been so good being with you because you've been making me feel better. And so Winter's thinking like, am I reading into this, or is she flirting with me a bit? And so he's asking her, and she's like Shailene, like, I'm just gonna be like straightforward with you. Are you kind of flirting with me right now? Like, I know you just got your heart broken. And she's like, look, what if I am? And so, oh, my camera is going everywhere. And so Winter's all like, oh geez, like, I guess she is really flirting with me. Like, she never gave me the time of day when we used to, you know, when I used to be in love with her before. And she's like, look, Winter, I just want you to know, like, if you did come back here, I might actually be interested in starting like something with you. You've always been a really great guy, and like, I know you said you had a girlfriend, but you know, if you move back here, you like, long distance stuff doesn't really work out, like we could maybe be together. And so this is making Winter feel all types of ways, and it's actually kind of put a little bit of panic into him because he's like, you know, like, I don't really want to move back, because her mentioning Ember is actually making him think like, I don't really want to move back here if it means that I have to break up with Ember, like, but then like, I don't know what to do because this whole reformatory school, my parents kind of made it seem like it's something that's definitely going to happen. And so right now he's feeling like he wants to see Ember. He needs to see Ember because he feels like he needs to tell her everything that's going on, and that's the only thing that's going to kind of give him perspective on what to do right now. So he's actually going to end up going back to Evergreen Harbor without his parents. And it kind of sucks because he's all like, I really wanted to come back to Oasis Springs and like really have fun, but like now it's feeling like that's not going to be the case. I'm not going to have the type of vacation I was hoping for, and I don't want to be here another second now knowing what I know. So Winter's actually going to head back into Evergreen Harbor, and he's planning on just coming clean to Ember about everything that's going on to get her perspective on things, because he feels like that's the only thing that's going to make him feel better.
Your friends want you every time I call. I know you know I've done nothing wrong, and you can't help but try to write me off, and you won't let me have it all. But I want to show you I want you, 'cause I can feel you hesitate. And I want to show you I want you, and I can feel that you're afraid. You've been trying to guess what I'm trying to do. You question my intentions. I got a reputation, but you made me want to change it. Yeah, you make me want to prove it. You make me want